Bonjour, K5 here with my Majorette collection. Going to celebrate 50 years of Majorette activity. The Majorette company, originally established in 1947, was originally known as the Norev, which is Norev, and is actually Veron backwards. And Mr. Veron established the Norev company in 1947, making toy cars, probably 1/43 scale. Eventually decided to move into the slightly smaller scale cars in 1961, and by 1964 had established a good production of what is now known as the 3-inch car range. By 1967, the Majorette company was finally established. So the actual name Majorette was not established till 1967, but the concept and the vehicles were starting to be built in 1964. That makes the Majorette car company 50 years old. Now, I don't have any really ancient 60s cars, unfortunately, but I do have some of my favourite vehicles from over the years. This one in particular is one of my favourites, as you all know. This is the Porsche 911 Turbo. It's like from the Food series, but there's a few other food vehicles as well. This tanker, which you've all seen recently, and this Whisper van. Now, Majorette originally attempted to basically corner the market from the likes of Siku, which is a German-based company, and Matchbox in England as well, and so used the 3-inch format for his vehicles, 2.5-inch to 3-inch vehicles. Particularly like this little TWA bus. If you look, it's got little people in there and everything. Look at that, look. Very cool. 1/87 scale, which actually is I think HO scale, which originally the company built model railway equipment. It's a really nice Citroen there. Now the company's very famous for building run-of-the-mill everyday cars, lots of European vehicles of course, but they did obtain a GM license and also a Chrysler license, so you will find Dodges as well as Corvettes and all sorts in the lineup at some point. Just recently picked up this Chevy. The company itself did have a factory in Miami, in Florida, up until the mid to late 90s, and quite a few of the American people will have got some Majorettes at some point from that period. Quite a few of these older cars I'm showing you are roughly from that period, so you may well be able to find those out there in your flea markets and garage sales. When I first started hunting Majorettes, I was really after vehicles that I thought were in really good condition, and a good thing about Majorettes is 9 times out of 10 they have lots of moving parts, they have decent suspension. And this is a trait that they used, basically took from Matchbox and, well, Mattel, Hot Wheels, Corgi. I've got some very recent examples from the 2008 period onwards. These are really nice as well, again featuring opening doors, headlights, tail lamp tampos, basically nice models, and also that suspension And this is a model that you can actually buy today from the supermarket. Some absolute classic pieces are this Peugeot. Lucky enough to get it with its trailer. It's talked about quite highly by collectors, and again features the suspension. This one has an opening boot. And another nice piece that I picked up a while back was this Volvo with its caravan in tow. Quite nice indeed. And as a celebration of the Majorette's brilliance, and I think absolute marvellousness of building some of these fantastic models, I'm going to show you something from now that I want to crack open. This is the Renault. This is a modern package. This is what they look like. Very generic. They all look like this, and they cost us £1. So let's have a look at this one. Very nice piece. Opening doors, headlamps. This is a Megane, I believe, Renault Megane, yeah. And I'm going to show you another older piece. This is a piece from the 80s, 90s, in its old packaging. And we're going to crack this one. There we go. That was easy, wasn't it? Look at that. Would have cost you 59p back in the day. But yeah, that's fresh blister pull from a 10 to a 9. Awesome. Anyway, this is K5 saying get your Majorettes. There, you will not have any regrets. So ta-ta for now.